Hi everyone, my name is Zarah Sultana. I'm the Labour Member of Parliament for Coventry South, and I'm really sorry I'm not joining you live today, but thank you very much to Patricia and everyone at the Traveller Movement for letting me submit a pre-recorded message for you. I want to begin by sending my solidarity to everyone at the Traveller Movement and of course the whole traveller community, because anti-traveller racism is on the rise. It's prevalent and it's not just on the fringes. It is broadcast on primetime television, it is propagated by politicians, and it is a bigotry that too often goes unchallenged. This is unacceptable. People in positions of power have a particular duty to speak out against bigotry and to instead build bonds of unity and solidarity. I attended a debate at the beginning of the year. It was one of the first debates I spoke in since getting elected. It was pretty nondescript: gypsies, travellers and the planning system. But the MP who secured it goes by the name Philip Hollowbone, the Member of Parliament for Kettering, who some of you might be familiar with. So I went to the debate with very low expectations, but still I found myself shocked. The way he and other members of Parliament spoke about gypsies and travellers was disgusting, talking about human beings as a problem that needed to be tackled, as a disease and a plague, calling for legislation to crack down on them. There was no recognition of equality or the need for equal respect or equal access to lead a life as one pleases to do so. What he and other MPs were doing was otherising travellers and gypsies, treating them as outsiders unworthy of rights and equality. And of course, that was not an isolated debate. It came off the back of a general election campaign in which the Conservative government pledged racist, authoritarian, and totally unnecessary new powers that would target the traveller community. And since then, we've of course had the Home Secretary Priti Patel refer to travellers on unauthorised sites as criminal and violent. This is revolting, and I was pleased to be one of the signatories of the letter to her organised by the Traveller Movement, calling for her to retract and apologise for her remarks. And as you all will know too well, while this racist scapegoating comes from the top down, it catches on. A report from the Traveller Movement found that 91% of people in the Gypsy, Roma and Traveller communities had experienced racism because of their ethnicity. 70% had experienced discrimination in education, 49% in employment, and 30% in access to health. And more than 3/4 said that because of this prejudice, they have hidden their ethnicity to avoid discrimination. When I read about anti-traveller racism, when I hear travellers talk about it, and when I see the attacks the community faces, it's one that I recognise. I feel a personal revulsion to it, because I know what it's like to be part of a scapegoated community. A recent report found that nearly 1/4 of people in Britain openly express negative feelings about Muslims. It also found that nearly half express negative feelings about travellers and gypsies too. Both of our communities are scapegoated. We're both blamed by the powerful, whether that's politicians or the media, for problems that are not of our own making. In the debate that I mentioned earlier, the MP who secured it, the MP for Kettering, has propagated racism towards travellers, but has also called for the burqa to be banned. One day blaming travellers, the next day blaming Muslims. This is what they're doing. The rich and powerful try to protect their privileged position in society by dividing and ruling our communities, by getting working people to turn on each other. But as the old trade union saying goes, united we stand, divided we fall. That is why I give you my solidarity today and always, and why I will speak out against anti-traveller racism wherever I see it. And that's also why I believe that there is safety in solidarity. Thank you very much.